this bronze glowing makeup look. This is something that is so simple and easy to do. I think it is great and extremely appropriate for the summertime, especially if you're in your, a teenager and you're going and spending a lot of time at the beach. This is a great thing to throw together, if you have some time to freshen up in the hotel. It's a great look. It's just going to highlight your natural beauty. It's not something that's gonna be like, oh my gosh, look at that girl's makeup, but it's just gonna make you look nice and dewy and fresh and alive. So yeah, with that being said, I just want to touch base really quick on my hair because I've gotten so many questions. Every video I post of my hair curled, everyone always asks. I am still using the NuMe Titan 3 curling wand that I showed in my giveaway and hair tutorial a few videos ago. My coupon codes are still open for that, so if you're interested in getting a huge discount on one of the curling irons, I will put all the information below and exactly how to enter it. And if you have any issues, I will put an email address down below where you can contact them with anything that you may need. Also, yes, I got it dyed. A lot of you noticed. It is very, very red. I don't know if it looks really red in this lighting. In the sun, it's like orange. I have no idea how to achieve this. I was at the salon for like 4 hours. It took so much to get this color. So I don't know what to tell you about that. It's not a box from the drugstore. It took a long process to get here. So yeah. All right, I will stop talking now and let you guys get to the video. Enjoy. Mwah. Bye. So today we are going to start off by priming our face. I am using L'Oreal Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer. Whew. Say that 5 times. Anyways, I'm not using this so much for the priming power, but I'm using it because it has this beautiful shimmery iridescent glow to it. So I'm going to use my fingers. I usually start in the middle of my face and work my way outward. And that is usually going to look the best when you go on with foundation. And then I'm going to use MAC's Pro Longwear Concealer. This is shade NW20, and I'm going to put this all over the eye area. I like to use the Pro Longwear Concealer because I think it makes your eyeshadow last all day with no creasing and it conceals. And I really like to use it in NWs where you have more of a pink tone rather than NCs. I think that the eyeshadow shows it more true. So then I'm going to use MAC's Soft Brown and always, hello. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush. This is from Sigma. And I'm going to just toss this in my crease. In the outer crease, I'm going to want it just a little bit more pigmented than I do in the inner crease. You don't have to be super precise with this though. This is such a laid back, easy breezy look. Like you don't have to be, okay, I have it really dark in the crease and light in the inner corner. You just blend it on there. This is just going to be that mid-tone color just to make everything look much more blended and flawless so that we don't have any harsh lines or choppiness. And then I'm going to take this Urban Decay shadow. This is called Chopper. I found this beautiful gem last night when I was organizing all of my makeup. I originally purchased this because Kim Kardashian's makeup artist, Joy Spinelli, actually used this on her multiple times. And every time I saw pictures of her wearing the shadow, I could not take my eyes off of it. So I went out and bought it because of her. Like, really? Whatever. So I'm going to take the MAC 242 brush, which is a synthetic brush. So this is really, really going to pack on that color. And the reason I'm not doing my foundation first is because this color tends to have a lot of fallout, meaning that the sparkles and the glitter are going to fall down on my cheekbones. And if I were to have foundation on, it would just make a hot mess out of my cheeks. Now I'm just going to take a dab of texture, and I'm using similar colors that I use all the time because so many of you have told me that you have gone out and made purchases based on my recommendations and bought on all my favorite shadows. So I figured that since so many of you own these colors, that I would show you how to transition the colors that I recommended all throughout winter into your summer looks. So I just use a white hair brush. It's a goat hair brush. That one was by Sigma. It's the same as the MAC 217. And I'm going to go back with that same black hair blending brush and just smooth over all of it so that there's no harsh lines at all. Then I'm going to go in with MAC wipes. I do not like these wipes. I actually can't stand them. But I have them because you get them for free when you become an employee with MAC, and I've had them forever. So I just use that to wipe off the fallout. And then I'm going to use my new Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. A great foundation for this look would be the newer Mineralized Foundation by MAC. It has a beautiful dewy finish. You're probably going to need to set it with powder unless you're like extremely dry and you want to really look dewy, but that would be a great alternative to this. I don't have it in my shade right now because I am very fair, extremely fair for this time of year. Haven't seen the sun in a while. So I am just using my flat top synthetic kabuki brush. This is the F80 by Sigma. And then I'm going to use the Benefit Fake Up Concealer. This concealer has a surrounding edge and layer of like a moisturizer, and the concealer is in the center. It is a very sheer concealer. It is not going to give you full coverage. So even though it looks like I'm putting on a lot, when I blend this out, not full coverage whatsoever. It's still going to give me only about half of the power that the MAC Pro Longwear does. So this is something that you're going to use, you know, in the summertime, something like the look that I'm doing right now, where you don't want something full coverage and to really do a lot of work under the eyes, but just to give you a little help, cover up the dark circles a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, now I'm going to use my Anastasia brow pencil. I am using it in the color Soft Brown. I know a lot of you are asking questions about what colors I'm using to fill in my eyebrows now that my hair is red, and I'm not going to use a red or auburn color. I'm still going to just continue to use, you know, a warmer brown tone, and I use the opposite end of the spoolie brush and I buff it out so that it's not too harsh. I have been filling in my brows a little bit less than normal recently, and then I'm going to use the Anastasia brow gel. You guys were right, this stuff is amazing. And then I'm just going to put those babies in place. I know they look really weird because I barely have like any eye makeup on, but they'll look better towards the end of the video once everything else is done, I promise. But people look so manly with just eyebrows and like not other stuff on their face, right? Okay, I'm going to use Dazzlelight. Normally I use Shroom to highlight, but I'm going to use Dazzlelight instead because it has more of a yellowy tone with a little bit of pink in it. And I like that for this bronze look that I'm going for, as opposed to Shroom is just a straight highlight. So I like that this has a little bit of warmth in it. And I'm going to pop that on my inner corner as well, just to brighten up that eye area. You can bring it down as far under that eye as you feel necessary. You can bring it all the way in, like halfway through the eye. I'm just touching it on the inner corners. And then I'm going to take my Josie Maran Argan Illuminizer. Ah! Can you hear the hallelujah choruses? Because I can. Hello. So amazing. I am obsessed with this stuff. It is so versatile. Okay, so I'm using the MAC 130 brush. I do not recommend to use this exact brush for what I'm doing right now, and I'll tell you why. It breaks up the foundation. If you can see, it kind of goes through it down to the skin, but that's really easy to fix. I wouldn't use one as dense as this one, but I have been out of town and cleaning like crazy, and my brushes are so dirty, so I used what I had. But that's not typically the brush that I would use with it. I would use more of like a 187 or a longer hair brush. Now I'm going to use the Milani Baked Blush in Luminesso, I believe it is. Love this color. Love. I was so overwhelmed at the drugstore, and I think I picked a good one. I love this color. It's just such pretty peach color. Okay, so I'm just putting this on the apples of my cheeks using a blush brush. I like to use a synthetic brush when applying my blush. Whew, that was hard. And then I'm going to use the Betty Luminizer. This is a bronzer with shimmer. So many of you were asking how to wear this because you were confused. This is what I do. I just tap it twice, and then I tap off all the excess, and then I start in the inner part of the face and I fluff it outward. Do not bring it too high. Do not bring it too low. Keep it right on the apples of the cheeks, moving upward. And start in the inner part of your face and not the outer, otherwise you'll have a muddy appearance. So I like to layer these types of bronzers with blush. It looks a lot more natural than just to pack it on. It'll be very brown. So then I'm going to take the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in medium dark, I believe this is, which is just a little bit darker than my skin tone. And I'm just going to bronze the forehead. Because we have all that going on the cheeks, you don't want to leave your forehead out just with nothing but foundation. It's going to look very washed out. So I'm just taking no additional product on my brush and just going over that just to smooth out that bronzer to make sure there's no harsh lines so nothing is jaggedy. Hello, time to curl the eyelashes. Any eyelash curler will do. Just curl those babies up. And then I'm using the Maybelline Fiber Extensions Illegal Length Mascara. A lot of you guys complained about my eyelashes in a photo I posted on Instagram, but I don't know what to tell you. The last month or two, my eyelashes have just been seeming very thin and just spider-like, and I'm not joking when I tell you I probably own 20 mascaras, all different types, and this is just what happens. So God gave them to me and I'm going to work it. This is Rimmel's lipstick in Pink Chick, and as you can see it's very pink, so I'm going to layer it. I'm going to put this on, and then after I have that I'm going to go in with another Rimmel lipstick in Nude Delight. I absolutely love both of these colors, and together I think it makes a great nude pink color. It's not too nude though. It's not a white out nude. It's got like a natural neutral pink tone, so I really enjoy those shades together. Then I'm going to take Dazzlelight again and pop it on my Cupid's bow, and this will just bring more of that glowy factor to the face and make the lip color stand out. I'm going to take Texture on a 212 brush and just put it on the outer corners of my eyes. And then I'm taking this pencil brush. This is by Sedona Lace. And I'm just going to blend it out. Any pencil brush will do. This is the one I had handy. And just work it out so that it's not a harsh line. Just smooth over it back and forth a bunch of times. And it'll just be buffed out. Nothing precise, like I said. The eyes, as you can see, are just blown out bronze. Extremely simple. And then I'm going to mascara my bottom lashes as well with the exact same mascara. It's by Maybelline. I know they look like spiders. I understand. I catch ya. Don't know what to do. If you guys have a great mascara that you think makes your lashes thick and voluminous, let me know. Because for now, this is what I'm working with. I'm going to use the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray and drench myself in it so that I don't move and I am ready for the day. And after that, you are completely finished. So I hope you enjoy this really easy, bronzed, natural, glowing look, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, guys!